Hey everybody, Mr. Minnick again. Just wanted to lead into the next video for you guys for the next page in your packet. The one that we did last time, I know this is backwards, but last time was called Lists of Strategies. So the next page in your packet also has to do with Article 2, and it's the actual essay outline. Now, if you were in class with me on Zoom yesterday, you guys would have seen me go through this. But if you missed it or if you need to review it a little bit, this is where I'm going to go over it. So I'm going to switch to my laptop screen, and we're going to go on to this page that says Essay Outline. It's got all the blanks on it. Okay, so I'm going to move us a little bit closer here, and then we're going to dive into what this looks like. All right, so for the essay outline, you can use this for any type of essay, but especially a test question essay, and definitely for Article 2, because this is what I want you guys to use in this packet, Article 2, packet number 2. So for the outline, it says obviously plan out the essay and don't forget to circle question words and use your DWBB box, etc. All the stuff on that list of strategies that I gave you before, definitely keep doing that because that's like a step-by-step instruction on what to do. And then this outline is like how to do it, right? So when we're finished with this outline, you should have almost every single sentence that you will want to put in your essay, okay? So the first one is the introduction. Obviously, this is where we introduce, right, like an introduction. We introduce the essay and the topic that we're going to be writing about, okay? So again, in our packet for Article 2, that one is about the future food. So we know that it has to be, and it looks like this if you're looking at my little screen. We know that this is going to have to be about the future food and something for this first blank that is going to get people's attention. So again, if you read through that article about future food, it's not talking about, the future of, slaughtering cows and, hunting things, right? It's talking about using the cells and the cellular material from living creatures and then taking that, mixing it up in a lab, and then growing meat to eat from it, right? It explains more in the article there. But so there's tons of way that you can use that kind of crazy concept to get people's attention, right? I mean, you could start off your article by saying something like, it's mind-blowing to think about that we are already seeing people grow their own meat instead of hunt it. Or, the hunting industry and the trapping industry is going to face a huge challenge if people are going to start growing their own meat. Or did you ever know, or did you ever think that you would be able to grow chicken in a lab, right? There's all kinds of crazy things, all kinds of ways that you could get people's attention with such a topic like this one. And that's going to be your first sentence in an introduction, okay? So go ahead and put that on this line, right? You're going to be writing on this, writing your first line that would get people's attention and make them curious about what you're writing. Again, if you write like, hello, my name is Eric, and I'm going to be teaching you about food that we grow in a lab, and by the end of my essay, you will learn. Like no one cares. Okay, nobody wants to read something like that because if they're picking up your paper, they obviously know already that they're going to be learning some of this stuff, and they can read your name at the top. So all they want to see is those brilliant ideas come out of your brain. Okay, so then this is where below that it says main idea sentence 1 from the question up through main idea sentence 3 from the question. So I'm going to flip back again. I'm using my 6th grade packet as an example here, but the questions are kind of close. So if you're in 7th or 8th grade, you're going to get the point of what I'm saying. But so in the 6th grade food essay, it says, what is the future food from the title of this story? Okay, that's the first question that it's asking you in this prompt. So I know that on this sentence right here and this line, I'm going to have to come up with a main idea sentence that answers this question. So in that first sentence, I might say something like, the future food that this article is discussing is growing meat in a lab. Okay, that might be my first sentence. Now in the second video on this here, we're going to talk about the other main idea sentences and how to use them. So stay tuned for the next video.